Hello everybody and welcome back to Roguelike Roulette. In the previous episode, we had a very gun-heavy run, which is surprising. We're going to get our blessing yet again and see what we get. We got the dash shield. Okay, so can't attack melee. Okay then. This seems peculiar. So all about dash damage? I mean, do we have a costume that's to do with dash damage? Because if we do, we should definitely put it on. Let's go and have a look at the tailor. But this is strange. We got one that gives movement speed. Increased power. Nah. There you go. Dash damage, less critical. Let's just go for that. Minus critical is a bit sad, but I think... the hell have we started with it? What weapon is this? Is this just his default weapon? It is, it's massive, look at it. Ow. But yeah, okay. So we could have something cool going on here. Oopsie, I almost went into the mine by accident, the Dungreed. I almost called it the undermine then. This is not undermine. Right, what you got for us? Unlikely to matter, but we'll buy it anyways. We'll buy that. Dash damage. Okay, we got something spicy going on right now. We got a lot of dash damage things going on right now. And we got when hit sends out a penetrating cloud that poisons enemies. Okay then, let's try this out. This I genuinely don't know how this is gonna go because I don't know, I just don't really think that a dash focused build is something that works in this game. Like, how do we attack things like boxes and stuff? Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage though. Oh, okay, we gotta be careful about being hit though. Okay, so that's actually quite a lot of damage. We're gonna have to be careful in certain situations because dash damage just isn't gonna work. But we do have extra dashes here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what the main thing we've got to be careful of. Not having dashes ready for when there's enemies. Look like that. I keep getting hit by just running out of dash. If we get a longer dash distance, that'd really help. But I don't know. I think this could be pretty good. Food shop straight away is lovely. Obviously we'll be taking that. True damage, toughness, max HP. Everything about that is brilliant. And it only cost 41 food as well, so let's go for... I don't even know if we can crit with dash damage, that's the thing. Let's just go with a 12% max HP, and then we'll probably be able to get another one of these, actually, before this floor is up, because we've only been to a few rooms. It's lucky that we found that so early. But I'm thinking max HP here is going to be important for us. But I can literally one-shot. It's kind of amazing, actually. Whoa, the damage is just so high. It's just getting the dash distance down is going to be something that we have to work on. I mean, also you got to remember we're getting plus 10 block, which I don't know exactly how block works. Because defense is normally what we go for. Toughness block, increased chance to block enemies' attacks. We've got 10% chance to just block an enemy's attack outright, which is pretty good to be honest. 10% chance to negate damage, but this is a rare time when we have a very odd central themed item that we're actually able to use. Okay, that was very close. But I mean, the damage it's doing is just really. Why doesn't that trap disable at the end of the room? Silver earring, that's nice. Defense and evasion. We're losing a little bit of that on this run anyway, so I'm glad to be getting some back. Right. Hey Croc, do you have any things that could really help us out here? Sometimes he sells some absolute bangers, other times not so much. Ignore spike type damage. That could be interesting. I think I'd rather keep my money for that'd be really good actually, the spike ball. We'll take that. And then we'll keep the rest of our money for another food shop purchase. Ooh, we've got a legendary here. We got ourselves Muramasa. We've had Muramasa before. Gives us plus critical chance, plus evasion, ignores defense, and it's got the shurikens. It's this one. So, for right now, I actually really want to stick with this, because it's just such an interesting design space to play around with. that we haven't really got to experience before, so I'm a bit more involved with this. But we've got that as a really nice backup if this gets a bit too dangerous. So ignore spike type damage would have been really, really nice here. How did that hit me? Okay, we are taking a bit too much damage here. That's apparent. That is apparent. I mean, there's a few items that we can get as well that I've seen that can, like, make it so there's a chance we don't use up a dash and stuff like that. That could be really useful. But yeah, I'm kind of loving it right now. I did not expect it to be as good as it is, but it's really impressive. I mean, the fact that it completely disables your melee makes it a little bit risky, because we quite literally can't do anything if our dashes aren't up, and they do take a while to come back sometimes. But I don't know, it's worth it, I think. Let's just keep going. We always want to make sure we've got our dashes recharged before we enter a room, really. Oh, really? That was just so bad damage there. Don't worry, we'll heal up at the food shop anyways. Another bit of bad damage. Just absolutely stacking it on right now. Right, let's go back to our food shop real quick. I think we can afford something new already here. I just want to be going for as much defense as possible, really. So let's go with that one there. It's going to be really nice. Back up to almost full HP here. Only 12 off. Might come this way. But yeah, this is just such a strange run. I mean, I suppose we could go with something that, like, ups our movement speed by a bunch to really help out here. But the fact that we can one-shot these bigger enemies, for the most part, just by running into them, it's pretty cool. The problem being is you do have to use the dashes for movement a lot of the time, so a lot of the time you don't have the dashes you need for damage. So it doesn't work as well. But I suppose we're getting an extra dash to start anyways, so... And we've got so many things that improve our dash damage that it makes it very worthwhile. And it's just nice to play with something we haven't kind of played around with before. But now we get to see kind of its true power and see how it fares against the boss. Because the problem with this, at least from what I think is going to happen, is we're going to have a little bit of issues with keeping our dash ready for actual attacks we need to dodge. So we might be needing to use a mix between this and Maromasa to try and get a good balance while our dashes come back. There you go. Yeah, while our dashes come back, we can switch to Muramasa. It's really nice to have that as a backup, actually. Getting a legendary on this first floor, even though with this reduced critical chance, I still think it's going to be really, really useful. So we'll see what we get here. Probably some trash. A bamboo spear. Pretty much trash. Power increases when not in combat. Okay, so like the longer you go without fighting, the stronger it gets for your next bit of combat. I kind of see that. And I'm guessing it resets as soon as you hit your first enemy. So you can get like 200% extra power on your first enemy killed. That's the thing, like, we're doing this room traversal now and having to use a lot of our dashes here. Food shop off the bat. That's amazing. We're going to go with this one here. We should be able to get one more this floor, but of course we don't fully reset our saturation, or saturation, what you want to call it. That's another good thing about this as well that I haven't really been mentioning. We can double... Oh my god. We can double dash enemies. Can't believe how much I'm getting hit. These spikes are just hurting me. We can double dash enemies where we kind of dash back and forward between them to get a little bit of extra damage. Don't know how I missed that. But they're the ones that are confusing me. The ones where I feel like I hit the enemy, but for some reason I don't. And that is... Let's get that on instead of this, honestly, because that's like just hurting us with the less evasion. Try that out, because that's going to circle us now and deal a bit of extra freeze damage, and we're so up close and personal with enemies at the minute. Didn't have a dash ready. Screwed me. Like, sometimes as well, I feel like I just do 5 damage on a dash. Like, what's going on with that? Like, sometimes it insta-kills, and sometimes it's like, nope, 5 damage. Maybe the 5 damage is from the little spike ball we have. Maybe that's what's going on there. I think it is actually the spike ball. Yeah, it is the spike ball that's doing that. Okay. Just really inconvenient to use when you don't have any dodges left. I think I'm going to have to slightly manage my dodges better here, because look how much health we've lost already from just pooting around. I think I have to slightly manage my dodges better, where I go in with dashes for the initial damage while we've got our dashes available, and switch over to Maramasa when we've run out of it. There you go. I think that's the better way of playing this, to be honest. Ring of Speed, 50% movement speed. That could be nice. Croc, got anything good for me? He's got the Dimension Sword, which is between 1 and 19 damage. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So it attacks really quick, although this attack's just about as fast and does more damage. But it can land really, like, random and spare shots of different damage. There you go. Having 2 legendaries back-to-back, being able to switch between them so easily, is really, really nice here. Right. Right. Yeah, that's working. That's working. I think we're in a much better state if we play it like that. And just kind of use them when they're available, rather than just trying to use the shield only, because there's just certain rooms that do not lend itself to the shield at all. Wait, have we cleared this room? Did I just... I just went back down into the same room I was just in. It's also the thing as well that we have to kind of sacrifice a lot of movement speed to keep our dashes up. And I don't like that. I don't want to be moving around rooms really, really slowly just to be prepared for the next room. Don't think that's a great idea. I do like that, though. Excuse me, I did not know the bulls moved without you firing. That's new. Bit of HP, finally. That's the first one we've had so far. Got them. First one we've had. Maybe we won't be able to get another food here, actually. Depends how many rooms are up this way. Don't think there's anything we want there. Let's try and do some re-rolling, shall we? I don't really know if there's anything that specifically helps with dash. Okay, that's a lot of good stuff right there. That is a lot of good stuff. Because the tree, I mean, we've all seen the tree. The tree's pretty good. I mean, this is pretty good too, but there's also a minigun there. I can't help but think a minigun would be pretty useful. I can't help but think we'll take the minigun. Oh, that's a lot of fire rate. Oh, that's a lot of fire rate. That seems like it could be quite good for us. Now, this would have been good with our last setup. It does have a particularly long reload, though. Particularly long reload. And it seems to lower our movement speed by quite a bit. Really, that reload is so slow. It does do a heckin' ton of damage, though. It does a heckin' ton of damage. Okay, so this is a rather nasty room. Oh my god, that reload is painful, though. How did that dog... This dog, I'm sorry, but you are a dog, and this is a minigun. In general, I would think that is not a situation where you would be the one that survives. And I'm the one that gets hit. Seems a little unfair, dog. Little unfair. Let's go for that one. Right. I am a little less confident in this build now. I think our damage has really fallen off since the first floor. We were getting some really big hits, and now not so much. Unfortunately so, but we'll see. Okay, a bit of healing is nice before the boss there. We'll make sure we're fully reloaded. Okay, apparently the boss fight just starts if you're in here for long enough. I did not know that. Okay, so that's a good enough bit of damage on them, although, I don't know, just not being able to use our dash as a dash is particularly annoying. It seems like the minigun is just going to be our top dog right now. Wow. Ow! My god, we're taking a beating from this boss this time round. That should be her done, though. Yeah, that's her done. Okay, I don't know. I'm still working this out. I think this build has something plausible. Ooh, Blessing of the Sage is really good. That just gives us a bunch of everything. So I think we'll take that over this thing. That's really, really nice to have. Just gives us a bunch of everything. Plus 5 health, 3 toughness, 5 evasion, 5 block, critical chance, power, and defense. Really good all-round item there. Should help out a lot. But yeah, I'm a little worried that this run, I don't know, just we need like 1 or 2 more items to really make this work, and especially ones that up our dash amounts or like what we could do with dash. Let's go with power and evasion to start. I think evasion is something we need relatively high here. But yeah, I just wish I had more dash recharges. Right, let's not get hurt by the succubus. If only we couldn't reload for 10 years. There you go. Bloody spike. See, I evaded the spike. Now that's useful. Nice. Minigun seems pretty damn good. If you can get this thing, like, to reload faster, which I don't actually know if there's particular items to do, it could be, like, the best item in the game. Like, imagine this with our last build. Like, this would be so good with the build we previously had. It's a shame, really, that we found it on this run that's so dash-heavy, instead of the run that was completely gun-focused. And some HP there that we don't actually need yet. But that's the thing, like, I seem to be using multiple dashes per enemy and they're not dying anymore, which leaves us in a really difficult situation. Okay, good. We got ourselves Hawk Earring, critical and evasion. I don't think we need that on yet, do we? See, another thing I'm worried about as well is with my character's reduced crit chance, that's going to be affecting my minigun pretty badly. Oh my god. This room, not going well. My god, the dash needs to recharge so much faster. Please. Charm of Madness. Now, I'll take any of those. Thank you, dude. Also, the fact that there's no Gungeon-style passive reloading, where you can reload an item while it's in your back pocket, is a little upsetting. We have to, it's such a focused run on this thing, we have to try and upgrade it and enhance it and see what we get. We got extra true damage, extra attack speed. I somehow think that attack speed isn't going to really help, but true damage is going to help a lot. True damage is great. So let's start getting rid of some of this. In fact, I am going to get rid of my Maramasa to get an even bigger tribute here, because we should be able to get full tribute by the end of this run. I mean, we've been reliably getting full tribute here, so... Oh, we got the spiders again. Okay, the spiders are a little bit difficult to deal with, but from a distance with a minigun, shouldn't have too much problems. Although we did get poisoned once already. That was not good. The reload struck a bad time there. We'll have to see, though. Dog, no thank you. Okay, these little shits. Did you see that he hit me there? That's just bullshit. I think we just need to be careful and be, like, reloading at the end of every combat, having a full magazine ready to go for next time. That seems to be probably our best bet. But yeah, I don't think this run has the legs that our others have had. We've had, like, a really nice, like, key element, like defense or crit or attack speed. And we've always had something that pairs with that really nicely. And while we do have this dash-heavy situation, we don't have that key element of something to put alongside it to up its power. In fact, we got a completely different item that's used for a completely different purpose. And I just think that doesn't lend itself really to our cool dash build, which is a shame, because I really do want to make it work. But I think if we have this minigun and it's so much better than, oh, well, I say better. It's probably not better. I don't think the damage is actually better at all, but the safety is so much higher. Then we kind of have to play this build. Like, we have to play with a minigun because it's just, it's infinitely safer for us to use. Like, I mean, just look at that. Like, it lasts for, like, basically an entire room of just shooting constantly. Right, I don't think we'll be able to afford another food, but I'll basically just try and buy out the shop. There you go. Got that one. Probably should have gone for a different one. I didn't really even read what that one did, but food is food. Right, so get ourselves like this. We can't be wasting our dashes on this boss because we need to stay in the air to avoid the vast majority of his attacks, meaning that we can't be dashing down to the ground to deal damage. We've got to stay at a little bit of range and just use that minigun here, I think. I think that's going to be best bet. Oh, okay, I got stunned. That was close. Oh, no, I got stunned again. Oh, my God. That guy is really not helping us out here. Okay, I evaded that, which was nice, but we're still not doing great damage, even with that minigun here, but that's probably mostly in part to the fact that we haven't built for this gun, and also mostly in part to the fact that we have massively reduced crit, and this thing benefits massively from crit chance, so let's just kill him. There you go. We got through him. We're going to get most of our health back. Actually, we're going to get to full, which is nice. Get 80 healing here, so we're going to get to full. We got ourselves the Swine Handler. Attack speed and attack speed. Only once per second, though. And then increase our attack speed for 30 seconds. Seems kind of interesting. It's pretty good damage. I'm not going to actually use it, but... Oh, that's not even close to enough of an increase to make it worthwhile using that. That thing's really slow. Imagine if it hadn't rolled the extra attack speed there. God damn. God damn. So let's get our minigun primed and ready for the next room, because I think we're going to have to, sadly, rely on this a lot. Dude. Dude. This is... Okay, this might actually be an enemy that we use this thing for. Right. This enemy here, specifically, it seems like dashing's going to be way better, because they're just too sporadic. Good, good. It was pretty cool they get to use a minigun. I mean, I didn't even know there was a minigun in this game, so I'm very happy to see it. Okay, okay, okay. We've got to be careful here. There is a few fire enemies that can set us on fire, like that enemy. How did I miss so many shots there? Yeah, these enemies are way too sporadic for us right now. Really hard to hit. Fire archers. That's how we want to be doing the dashes. Give me you. Give me that gold. We can go and get some more food, so we want to be looking for that. Okay, we got Gramps. Gramps is a pain. We can actually one-shot dash them, I think. Almost one-shot dash them. Thank God we got an evade there. Oh, the reload. So long, reload. So why do you have to be so long? Oh my God. It's painful. Give me some gun-related items at least. Got him. What are we dealing with now? I couldn't even tell what enemy that was at first. And we got ourselves the Black Rose Sword. Pretty nice, but I think I'll be okay. Okay, I'm going to have to reload again here. This could be a room where we take a lot of damage. In fact, this is a room where we take a lot of damage. Okay, we might die pretty early here, to be honest. We have not done as well as we normally do today. We've been doing consistently, like, pretty good getting to the last few floors, but this might be one where this floor does us in, because we are at low health already, and we're not really getting anything that's helping. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't do anything about it. I'm reloading. No. Such low HP. Give me some good chests, please. Getting so unlucky. Oh, that's so annoying as well, that like you can get like 90% of the way through a reload, switch weapon, and it doesn't finish the reload. It just stops it. Ah, these bombs. Oh my god. 27 HP. This is the lowest we've been in a while here. No, she got me. No. Oh my god. Okay. Be prepared, guys. This run's not gonna be lasting long. How is that guy not dead? Oh, health, a monocle. Not really what we needed, game, but could use the food shop, you know. That'd be good. That's not the food shop. Oh my god. The minigun's just not really cutting it because it just doesn't have the crit chance it normally does. Oh my god, 3 HP. No. Okay. Where's the enemy now? We've got one guy up here. Got him. And another guy down there. Is that the room done? I think it is. We've got a magical combining pot. Do you know what we need to do? We need to find our tribute and just tribute everything before we die. Oh my god, it blocked it. What are the chances? Right, let's hide. No, the fire got me. Oh, that's the earliest death we've had in quite some time. Definitely not great. We're not even going to get our tribute going, which is a real shame because that's really been carrying us through these runs. But we had a little bit of an interesting run and we tried a new build. I mean, it didn't work, but at least we tried it. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a short episode of Dungreed this week, but I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, and I will see you guys in the next one.